Good morning, everyone. It's me, Gina, with the House of White. And today I'll be doing a tour of October's curio cabinet. Now, I know that many people associate October with Halloween. I'm not a big fan of Halloween. I will leave that to Dita Complex and Asta Darling and Wearing History. But I did take the color theme of October, which of course is the black and the orange, and that's what I used to decorate the curio cabinet with. So here's the long shot. Oh, and we will start over here. I decided to decorate the sewing machine as well with the October colors. So we have an antique fencing helmet and some cloth side button boots. And then up here, let's see, I can get that in good lighting. I'm having to do this right now because it's the best time of day to get the curio cabinet in light. Well, maybe I can take them off. These are, I almost said wool. Nope, they are leather side button-up boots, and these are men's. My son Colton has actually worn them, and they're a bit tight, but they look really cool on. And then this very lovely black, probably 1890s bustle pad was a gift from Dita Complex. Thank you so much, my dear. I absolutely love it. It's just cotton, and it's probably stuffed with cotton batting. And then up here is a really lovely, it's horsehair millinery braid. My brain, you need to work. I've already had my 2 cups of coffee, but this is horsehair millinery braid, and it's made of wire. So the base is wire, and then the inside has that wonderful polished cotton lining. And at some point in time, an elastic, are you elastic? No, not really. Just cording holder, that's what I'm going to call it, was added. So there's that. All right, going back up here. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go over to the the curio cabinet. And also I decided to decorate my mini trunk right here. So we'll look at this first. This is a child's camelback. I think that's what they're called, camelback trunk. And in here I've got a lot of my collection is mourning. I will point out the mourning objects in it. A lot of people, especially people who sell online or on eBay, they think if it's black, it's mourning, and that is not necessarily so. I like to say black isn't necessarily mourning, and mourning isn't necessarily black, because there were stages of mourning, deep mourning, second mourning, and half mourning, or deep mourning, half mourning, and second mourning. Anyway, deep mourning was, yes, you had it, everything was black. I don't even think you could wear white. But then when you got to the last stage of mourning, ladies could wear mauve, violet, lilac, white, and even gray. So again, if the color of your dress is gray, it may possibly have been a mourning dress. You just never know, unless you've got, what's it called? Yes, it'll come. Anyway, okay, going on, it'll come back to me later. Provenance, there we go. I knew it would happen, but these are actually mourning cards. This was stationery, so if what I have researched is correct, this deep border right here is the deep mourning, and then you have the borders going down. So that, from what I've read, signifies the level of mourning that people were in. But these were notices or thank you cards, just from different places. I think these were from Sherwood in England. And then this one is actually from 1868. This one's beautiful. In loving memory of Joseph Haywood. Not pretty? With all it's a die cut. It's just beautiful. So, and then this right here, these were thank you notes for cards or gestures of sympathy or whatever. So, and then this mirror was actually my great-grandma Cornelia's. Isn't it lovely? It's made of wood and of course has the beveled mirror on it. And then I've got a crochet purse. I've got lots of black crochet purses. And this, again, may or may not have been used for mourning. This is, however, a mourning handkerchief. I've got several of those. So, okay, so let's go inside. Wait, there's the roller skates. Well, let's start up first. Okay, so a probably Edwardian, maybe Victorian, collapsible opera hat, which is really cool. Maybe this will work. I don't know. Yeah. So, and I'll go over here to show you how it collapses. Maybe. There we go. And then when you wanted it open, so there's an opera hat. Greg has actually used that when we had our 25th wedding anniversary party. I bought that for him to wear. Okay. Then the beaded shoes. And it's funny because I've got a lot of black stuff, but I did not have a lot of orange stuff. So I just pulled, like, that's sheet music right there. It's Runaway June. Looks like it's World War I era, the dress and the hairstyle. And then these sweet little side button baby boots. And this is an actual mourning. This is crepe. So this is fabric that would have been worn during mourning. I've got 2 baby bonnets. So here's the first one. And then a clothing brush and some millinery flowers. And this is splendid. This is Mom's, but because she doesn't have a place to display it, she's letting it stay at my house. It's just a scarf. It's made out of silk and it's stripy. Okay, then we've got some mourning pins, the Royal Box Best Mourning Pins. So these would have been used, they're black, and they would have been used to attach the veils that the ladies wore to their hats. And then, and then this is, when I was 18 probably, for my 18th birthday, my grandpa on my dad's side of the family, his name was Dale, gave me a box of these daguerreotypes that are family. And on the box was written who they were. And in all of the years since I was 18, so that'd be 40 years, I have lost the box that had who these people are, but she's lovely. And he is very handsome. And their cheeks were tinted, so they've got rosy cheeks going on. And then a basket. This would have been used to, so up top here is this little bow with a pin. And it would have been hooked to it's made out of silk. It would have been hooked to the dress to put handkerchiefs in. And this is an actual mourning handkerchief. It's deep mourning for that deep border. And a Bible and some gloves. And this is fun. This is a 1920s Edwardian era perfume container. And it's glass. And I don't think this one has the stopper. I don't know. Only have one hand accessible, so I can't open that up. But men's brushes. And again, the cute little children's silk socks. And those are some pretty fancy shoes. And some hat pins. And then I did show how this is a collapsible. So it's a folding fan. This is from the 1860s. And when you fold it up, then you fold it over, and the little clasp back there holds everything together. It's really cool. And then this is an iron that's actually pretty good in black. And gloves. And some, goggles. And because, again, I didn't have a lot of orange, I decided to get out my antique marbles. Put them on this frog. And this is a folding parasol. Look at that handle. Isn't that pretty? And then I love etiquette books, and I was delighted to find that I had an orange, I almost called it purple, that's weird, an orange etiquette book. I think that one's from either the teens era or 1920s. And then some 1930s shoes, and then this is some more morning stationery, just to write letters during that time of morning. Okay, over here, I'm gonna try and get that out, and well, maybe I can turn it here. This is actually a morning urn. So I don't know if you can see, but it's got an angel and she's carrying a baby. And so this is symbolism of the symbolism that was used during mourning on mourning objects or tombstones. And if it was a baby, it would have had, the baby would have been taken up to heaven with the angel. And on the other side, there are actually two babies. So I think that's very, very cool. It may have been an actual urn for ashes. I'm not sure. Don't know if they did that back then, but here's another box of mourning pins. And again, this really cool compact. And some spats in the put on your spectacles glasses. And then this is the other mourning, child's mourning bonnet. Again, this is the crepe. And it's got horsehair edging. It's just very lovely. And again, because I didn't have orange, I have employed a vintage orange, or it could have been antique. Not really big on pottery and knowing what they are. So then there's a feather, and then some children's or teenagers' shoes. And then this is so fun, a bit of wisdom, and it's got a lady in a graduation cap and gown. But on the inside, it is a catalog for 1908 summer and winter men's clothing. Then some woolen gloves, some woolen mittens, and I used this last month, but it's got that orange stone, so it had to be in here for the Halloween. So, and then back here, I've got a dime novel. This came to me from my sweet friend. Oh my gosh, I just had Sherry. There we go. I hate it when I'm talking. I have somebody's name and then it totally goes out of my mind. But the dime novel came from my sweet friend Sherry Cutler's. And then this is a bustle. Right here, it's quite small, but it's cool. It's wire and then it's covered with this cotton. More marbles and another compact. And then a sweet vintage stuffed bear. Hi, bear. And then that beautiful, it's just a vase, but it's very pretty. And then some hat pins. And this, I have a set of china that was given to me by my Aunt June. And I think it's beautiful. I don't want to lift that up because that hat is being supported by it. But then we've got the shoes. Now these shoes have actually never been worn, or maybe they were worn once. They're in such wonderful condition. And then I've got another hat. This is a wire frame hat. I believe it's from the Edwardian era. And it's got this beautiful brooch on it and lovely feathers and some more orange feathers. So that's what's going on inside the curio cabinet for the month of October. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will chat with you later. Toodaloo!